Hello YouTube, good morning. I am on my way to school now. Today is graduation. So that's pretty weird, right? March 3rd. And Sundance, third year students are graduating. So yeah, I hope I will be able to take videos throughout the day, but I really don't know. We did practice for graduation yesterday. It's formal as hell. So I mean, it's seriously like, the second year students, we have a singing part, the first year students too, but besides that, it's just giving awards and it's very slow, and apparently everyone cries at Japanese graduations. I don't know, but yeah, so here's the street. I take a shortcut here, and then I'll show you just a bit of the street, then I'm turning this video off, because this is really public, but yeah, here's the street. I walk down every day, so this goes on for a while, about 10 minutes, then I get to school. So, yeah, you may see some of graduation, and you may not. So I'll talk to you later. See you. Hey YouTube, so we actually can take videos right now, so it's right before the ceremony, and, yeah, so here, and here is, go.
Hi. I am most great person.
He is the best person in the world.
Yes.
Sakai no ichiban.
In the world.
Okay. Sakai no ichiban narai hito.
In the world. In the world.
Indo, daijoubu? Daijoubu?
大丈夫。彼がいるから。
はい。
He is here.
He is what?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, YouTube, yes. Okay. Maybe I'll take some more video later. See ya. Hey YouTube, so I just went to the library and it's closed, so my plans are totally ruined. I was gonna read there till like 5 o'clock, then go home, but now I'm just gonna go home now. But first, since there's time, it's a nice day out, I'm early, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the video you just saw, graduation in Japan. So, let's first start off by talking about the differences from US graduations and Japanese graduations. Now, my differences are going to be very general, as I have not seen many graduations, and the graduation at my high school in the US is quite different. So, but you know, the normal US graduation, I don't know, you wear the thing with the hat, I'm sure there's a word for it, you sit, maybe there's awards, there's lots of pictures and crying and cheers, afterwards, you know, the classic throw your hat in the air thing, all of that. So that's what makes a graduation in the US. Oh, and then the after party. I don't know if every school has this, but you know, there's like the school party and then there's the not school party, like where there's alcohol. So yeah. Anyway, so Japanese graduation. Very, at least during the ceremony itself, very, very formal. I think it took about an hour and a half because there's 400 students per grade, and at first we clap for 10 minutes or like 20 minutes as everyone marches in. That's nice. And then there's awards, like one by one. Then the second year students, I told you this morning, we sung. Maybe I'll put a link in the description to the song we sung. I did not learn it, but it was on the screen, so I read what I could. I can't read the kanji parts very well, but it went okay. So it's a good song. Anyway, next, pretty much like one by one, they said that their homeroom teachers, because there's 10 classes per grade, each kumi through Jukumi, and the homeroom, for example, the homeroom sensei for each kumi, which is class 1, would say the names of all the students, and one by one, like, blah blah, Yusei, Shinya, I don't know, and they'd stand up, and they'd say, hi, and then they'd sit down. Or no, they'd stand up and then they'd stay standing up until the whole class was standing up, and then they'd sit down. So they went through 1 through 10, and that took a good hour and a half. I mean, there's like 400 students, so after that, I believe it was just kind of speeches and all the, it's true about graduations and people crying in Japan. All the parents they had little hand towels to their eyes, and we couldn't see the faces of the third-year students, but I'm sure they were crying too. The second-year students, actually 1 or 2 people were sleeping, but it's long. Yeah, so I was getting tired. Anyway, afterwards, that's when the party started. Okay, really not a party, but I showed you a clip where I was in the training room. There was like chants and stuff going on for so long. I only got a few at the end, in very short ones, but like the whole time I was training, it was just like these soccer chants and sports chants. Those are pretty popular in Japan, so everyone was having a good time. And so yeah, Japanese graduations, very formal, but afterwards everyone's happy. Everyone is happy, but during it, seriously, everyone's crying. Yeah, so it's interesting because I'm going to have my own graduation in 3 months, so I will really get to see the cultural differences with having 2 graduations within a few months of each other. Yeah, so I go back to the US May 10th, and then my high school graduation is June 6th, June 7th, something like that. So, it's coming up. I have 3 months left, 2 months left, 2 months, 7 days left, 2 months, 1 week, let's go with that. 2 months and 1 week left in Japan, and I'm gonna make the most of it. I have a lot of plans with people. Don't know if they're all gonna happen or not, but you know, like, oh yeah, we should go out to sushi or something. Yeah, but yeah, that's about all. Except one more thing. What do you think of these shoes? I think they're pretty freaking awesome. I didn't buy them or anything. I usually just take shoes from my brother, but today I saw these and I'm like, I'm wearing these, and they're pretty cool. Can anyone tell me what these are? I mean, I know this is Nike, of course, but like, what are they? ABC? What's this? Yeah, for you shoe experts out there, got some homework for you. Okay, Japanese word of the day. Sotsugyoushiki. That is graduation. Sotsugyoushiki. Shiki. Or if to graduate as a verb, sotsugyo suru. You just add suru. Sotsugyo suru. So, minasan, sotsugyo shiyou. To chotto ne. I'm thinking, I really am getting lazy at this, but I will at some point make some Japanese videos for you guys. I know that's what you're really watching for. You want some Japanese out of me, so I'll give you some Japanese at some point. At some point. And I know when I return to the US, I will have a lot more time to do this sort of thing, like to talk more openly about Japan and to, you know, just make videos at my own pace. Right now, there's really no time in the schedule to make videos, and I kind of feel guilty every time I get on the computer, even if it's just to check email, because I shouldn't exactly be on the computer. Actually, if you go to Japan, your program coordinator will probably tell you, okay, you can use the computer once a month. You should write letters to your family and friends at home twice a month. They'll tell you something like that. Don't listen. Don't. You gotta keep up a relationship with your family, or else they're gonna be like, okay, we sent you to Japan, we paid the tuition, and we get a letter every 2 months. That's not gonna work. That's just not gonna work. So, don't listen to that type of rule. You gotta use the internet at points, and you gotta write letters at points. Yeah. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this very long video. 8 minutes, and then the part before is probably another 5. So, let's see. My guess is 13 minutes 42 seconds. Let's hope it's right. If I'm right, you guys owe me 100 subscriptions. Just 100 people have to subscribe now. So I gotta go. Bye. Peace, love, hope. Live, hope, love, happiness. Bye.